A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1. The second with a punch out, 1 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Pedroia to his right. He has it on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. One-0 count. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 as they finally get these guys for the past couple of innings.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Sales sets. Here it is on 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Nope. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Hard on the ground toward short. Gregorius is there. And there's out number 2.
Now batting number 50, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
So 2 are gone now for Dustin Pedroia. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A ball and a strike now. Hot shot down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Rafael Devers. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
In there, 2-1. Pedroia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Pitching has the.
He runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Boston strands a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. It is taken, strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard to short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Sale into the windup. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Ready for another chance. Christian Vasquez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike. So earlier in the broadcast we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Andrew Benintendi waits on deck. Vasquez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Still hanging with him, another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time, and that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner on the move. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. No runs on 6 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Boston strands a couple. Halfway home, still no score. stepping in. Torres hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Second baseman, number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. Right over the middle, knee high. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a strike. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the fifth inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now it's 2-0.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Andujar on at first, nobody out. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 2-2. Back up the middle. Pedroia has it. Barehanded for one. On to Moreland. It's a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Missed with a slider.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
This is flared out towards second, but this is right to Pedroia, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The 2-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99. Aaron.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Both teams with 6 so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Pitch on a line to shortstop, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Striding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Andahar brings it in. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Ready once again, Christian Vasquez. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls and a strike to count. Pitch on the way. Ball three here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Pitch on the way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and that slider's almost in the dirt.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Now another 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready for another shot now, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Torres, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. There for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Tough slider down low for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. And the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 30, David Robertson.
Leading off the inning, Andrew Benintendi, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Short, hit hard. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Here's J.D. Martinez. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's gone 2 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Robertson is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. Torres ranging up the middle, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Yankees hold the advantage here in the 8th inning over the dreaded Red Sox, as you get a look at our line score here from the stadium. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Moreland, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way, and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Just a bit low, ball 3. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is Hicks. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
The shortstop, number 2,
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A called strike over the outside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the end.
But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. Bottom of the 8th coming up. All even at 1 apiece. Brandon Drury will bat next. He was a double play victim last time around.
Brandon Drury.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Left fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 61, Ryan Johnson.
Brett Gardner will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Devers waits on it. One away.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way out in front. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Three-run shot to left center as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. that fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Back up the middle. Pedroia fields it cleanly. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding forward now.